Welcome back, webheads. It's
Welcome
me.
back.
We always say that. It's me. It's me.
It's me.
It's me. Who else is it gonna be?
I don't know. What if we get replaced?
Well, then I feel like that person who's not being replaced should be like,
Hey guys, this is his replacement.
hey, this is me, but then this new person is not who you think it is.
So should we alternate every week? and each one of us gets to it's me, and then the other one has to introduce themselves?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you started it, so I'll let you take it this week.
Alright. So it's me. You know, you recognize the voice. You know who it is.
This is the first time you've seen him. Possibly.
First time. I forgot the camera was on, so I keep looking at you. But
Either
hello,
way.
everybody.
What's
I'm
up,
DeMarco.
guys? My name's Steven. We're co-hosts of the Webheads podcast. We thought we were filming last week, and that didn't work out for us the way we thought it was going to. So we're trying again this week. I messed up. I thought I had a bigger SD card than I did, and that did not work out for us.
So this week we got a new SD card. We got more memory, more time, less quality, still good. 1080p, just not 4K.
Yeah, I was too scared to do it in 4K this week. I just haven't shaved.
Yeah, I got a lot of stubble going on.
Yeah, I gotta go see Greg this week.
But
we're here.
We're here to do a great podcast.
Yes.
We got some great stuff for you guys.
Yeah, we're doing something a little different today.
A little different
than what we've done before. Maybe. Actually, we've kind of done it before.
We've probably done it before.
But
if we ever say it's something that we've never done before, we've probably done it.
Yeah. But either way, we're here. Let's get to it. Normally, I guess before that's where we used to like cut out and be like, all right, let's do the theme song.
Yeah.
But this year we've just kind of been playing the theme song first, and then now we're just gonna get into what you've been up to. So it's been
3 weeks since you looked at me.
Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks, I think. Or no, we were here last week.
Yeah.
I don't remember. In real time, we were here last week. In episodic time, we were here 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Yes. Today is I don't know what day it is.
It is the 12th of March.
In real time.
In real time.
This is coming out on the 21st.
Okay. Anyways,
yeah.
What have I been up to? So, since the last time we recorded, until the time of this coming out, I've been to the movies. I saw Scream 6. I thought it was really good. Gave it like a solid B.
Did you watch the previous 5?
Yes.
Okay.
I saw the 5th one in theaters. That was really fun because nobody else was in the theater, just me and Danny. So we were like theorizing who the killer was and everything. I remember I saw the first one when I was like 5 or 6.
I don't think I've seen a Scream since like 2 or 3.
Yeah. Yeah. I before the 5th one, I hadn't watched any of them in hella long. And I think I've been watching them out of order, so I've seen the first one when it first came out, like on VHS or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't until fairly recently that I went back and watched all the other ones. So.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go back and watch them.
They're fun.
I feel like there's some things that just need to stay where they were.
Well, I mean, like, because these ones are, well, at least the 5th one, it still has Sydney in it from like the previous movies.
Yeah.
But the main girls are like new characters.
Okay.
Still tied to the original, but they're new characters, and this movie follows.
They're not just the old characters' kids, are they?
Well, it's not really a spoiler. So the main girl, her name's Sam. Yeah, there's 2 girls, Sam and Tara. They're sisters. Sam, her father is Billy Loomis, the first killer. And so that's really the only, and it takes place in the same place, like same city or town. But other than that, that's like really the only connection.
Imagine living in that town.
Yeah.
For like 30 years, you living in constant fear.
I don't get it.
I would have moved out a long time.
Moved out. I would have changed my name, honestly.
Yeah. You think I'm sticking around with this? After the first one, okay, this is a once in a lifetime thing. We're probably never going to see something like this happen again.
Yeah.
After 2, and the dude's dressed the same way as the first killer?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
And then 3, and then 4, and then, 5 and 6. The 4th one was kind of, that one it felt like you're trying to go away from, like, the original, but still keep the same stuff, but that one was kind of dumb. I didn't like the 4th one.
Yeah, I'll maybe watch them one day.
I just watch the first one and then just go straight to the 5th and 6th.
Okay, I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 movies is not that much. But going through all 6.
Yeah, if you don't care for going back and watching the other ones, I think you can skip 2 through 4.
Yeah, I might go back just because I haven't seen them all, but it might take me a while. And I'm pretty sure I know what's going to happen. So we'll see. So you've gone to the movies.
Gone to the movies. By this time, I would have gone to see our dad in Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Fun time. Great. We did so much stuff.
So much fun things.
And then tomorrow, at the time of this release, I should be clearing out a room in our old podcast studio. Not this podcast, but my other podcast studio. So that we can start recording again in this other room.
Memory's not guaranteed. Maybe coming back.
Fingers crossed, everybody. Fingers crossed.
Let's get that room cleaned. Let's do it.
Hopefully
guys.
before the end of this year, we can drop a new episode.
Let's see. We just hit a year.
Yeah.
Or we're close to it. Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
We need more memories.
We need more.
And
I got a lot to say, so I'm just waiting for the...
And you were the only one that wasn't on that last episode. You should come in hot on the first
Thank
episode.
God.
Woof. That was a rough one. Yeah, on the first one back, you just got to come in hot. Just take over the whole thing. And then just like, all right, I'm done. And then let everybody else go. But that's good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
It's about time.
What about you? What have you been up to?
Nothing. Just slacking. I haven't had a chance to go to the movies, so I haven't seen Ant-Man yet. So there's been a few times where it's been a little difficult to go see a movie because we have Zara.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't get tons of time with her during the week because we're driving for work and all that stuff. We're out of the house like 12 hours a day, right? So sometimes leaving her on the weekend with somebody is like, well, I haven't seen her all week.
Yeah, understandable.
So it's like, okay, like I can't really. If I go out for 2 or 3 hours right now, the movie theater is out there. But my house doesn't open until 10:30, 11 most days. So 2-3 hours at the movies. It's 2:00. We usually go to Vario's grandma's house on Saturdays, so that kind of takes up a chunk of it. I don't love to just drop Zara off on the weekends and go somewhere. Every once in a while I do though, but I haven't found. At work, it's been super busy the last month and a half. So I'm not getting home as early as I used to. Mm-hmm. So I'm not getting enough. I'm not getting as much time to spend with her. So now it's feeling even more and more. I'm feeling more and more guilty about like trying to get away on the weekend. So I just haven't had a chance. And every time I look at my schedule for the day, I'm like, oh, like I should be able to finish this all pretty quick, and then I'll have a few hours to go watch the movie, and I'll just go home. It never works out that way. Every time I look at my calendar and I think, oh, there's a few hours there where I could do it. No, never happens. At this point, I'm hoping they just rush it and put it on Disney Plus.
Yeah, that might be the place where you'll see it.
I really want to see it in theaters, but I just haven't gotten to it. But other than that, Nothing. I haven't done anything. Just chilling, staying. I'm trying to be more conscious of protecting my peace and enjoying time with myself.
I like that.
Yeah.
I should do that.
Yeah, it's tough. It seems like, just go do some stuff for yourself, and sometimes it's a weird feeling.
Yeah.
Not to get too deep on the comic book podcast, but
no, I get
it's
it. Because you sometimes there's you have a family, you have things to take care of, so it's hard to do things that you just want to do without feeling like I should be doing this thing or I should be doing that thing.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Yeah, it's proving to be a little bit harder than I thought it would be, but and I'm also trying not to do it when I do stuff for myself what I normally do, which is at 12 at night because everybody's asleep. So I'm trying to during the day get up, do something for myself, or go out and just do something. So it's weird. It's a lot harder than I expected it to be. There's being out sometimes by myself is kind of weird. I work by myself, so I'm always by myself. But
you're doing work.
Yeah, and it doesn't I don't feel like I'm having me time.
Yeah.
I'm under somebody's house trying to catch rats and shit. It just doesn't feel the same.
Yeah.
So I'm working at it. We'll see how it goes.
Hey, it's one of those things you gotta just work on, and it gets better over time.
Mm-hmm.
And you just gotta keep doing it, and even when it feels, and it's weird because it feels uncomfortable to be doing things for yourself.
Yeah, I've gone to, I go to the movies by myself. That's not that bad. I've sat at restaurants by myself. So doing those things I've done it multiple times. It's not that bad for me anymore. It doesn't feel weird or awkward. But I think it's more convincing myself that me doing this is kind of going to help everybody, because it's if I can just do this, take my time to myself for a little bit, then I'll be less stressed out. I'll be less Zara's screaming, being super loud. I'm trying to talk to Fariel about something. Zara's right here running around. I'm thinking about work tomorrow. All this shit is just it always seems like it's right here. It's you're trying to talk to somebody and somebody's just right here staring at your face. It's weird as shit. And it's super uncomfortable. And I'm trying to just get myself to focus in on a lot, on what's in front of me a lot more.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes.
Good luck on that journey.
Yeah, thanks. But and then besides that, I think I told you and everybody else that I'm reading my way up towards Secret Wars. And I started with Jonathan Hickman's run on Fantastic Four. 2012, I think it is, or 11, one of those two. I just finished the Fantastic Four and the FF run that he did. It's fucking good. He made me, I already kind of the Fantastic Four is already kind of high on my list of teams that I like. But he really made me like those characters a lot more. And what he did with Valeria and Franklin Richards was really good. That whole run is really good.
I gotta read that.
So I read that. I just finished that one. And now I'm starting on Avengers and New Avengers. But what I didn't realize before I started was that in the lead to Secret Wars, there's also another 3 events in there. There's Infinity, there's another. I want to say Original Sin's in there too.
I think so.
Infinity, Original Sin, and I think there's one more, and then Secret Wars, or it might just be those three.
Age of Ultron?
Maybe. No, I think that was Bendis.
Oh, Hickman did 3 events. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think.
Did he do Infinity? I don't know.
But yeah. So I just started Avengers and New Avengers. And then I think as I go through, there's some Young Avengers stuff in there. So we'll see how it goes. But that was like the Fantastic Four stuff was the first Hickman stuff that I read. And yeah, he broke his foot off in that thing. That shit was good. Shit was really good. That was like one of those reads where like I can see I love comic books. But that was probably one of the best stories I've read. It was like really a story that like I was looking for the trade paperback on it. Like I want to keep this story like with me. Like it was good.
Nice.
Yeah.
I gotta read that one.
Yeah, it was. I'll post the whole part of this the run that I read. I think it started at Fantastic Four 588. And then it goes to 600, and then they was it? It might have been 577 to 588 or something like that. And then that's when they start the FF, the Future Foundation story. And then that goes to 600, and then they start the Fantastic Four again at 600. And then that's when the stories start intertwining. There's a lot of good stuff in there. That's where they see I think that's kind of where the Council of Reeds starts. And then there's a good amount of Doctor Doom stuff in there. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, check it out. For sure.
Something that I wanted to... Because I know we have it. We're doing things different this year for the show, but I wanted to bring this up because at the time of recording, I seen that there's an interview with Bob Iger, and they're asking him about the state of Disney and everything.
Yeah.
And he was quoted as saying, like Marvel movies, they're doing good. The sequels do really well, but do we really need a third and fourth film for some of these characters? We should be introducing new characters. So real quick, I wanted to just kind of get your opinion on that and what you think.
I feel like it kind of depends. Like, if we get like those rumors have been saying where like Secret Wars is going to kind of be like a reset on things, then we don't need third and fourth movies for some of these characters. Bring in the new characters that we're going to see in Secret Wars because it's going to be a lot, and maybe don't bring back so many of the older characters that we've had.
The legacy characters.
Yeah. And then, if that's what we're leading to, where it's going to be like a complete reset, then sure. Give us those new characters. Give us the TV shows, the 5-6 episodes, and then we're good. But if that's going to be just another, I say just another, like it's just a small little thing, but like if that's our next big thing, and then we have another lead up to another big event, then I'm okay with some characters getting like a third movie. I don't think everybody needs a fourth like Thor.
Yeah.
I don't think we needed Love and Thunder. I liked it. It was cool, but if the whole thing was to lead into did we ever get a name for the little girl?
Love.
So if the whole thing was to lead to Love, I feel like we could have did a TV show. and made it more about her.
I feel like we...
Or more about, like, gore.
Yeah. I feel like we could have... I feel like the universe is expanding,
Mm-hmm.
but there's just so much to, like... It's expanding at a rate to where there's so many stories going on that, like, yeah, you do need to know what's going on the street level, the cosmic, the space stuff, the larger than the global stuff, but also like so I feel like it's expanding on all those fronts, which is cool because then we get to see different heroes and all that, but it's expanding at a rate where, okay, now we need to tell this story in here to introduce this person, and so it's just kind of like we're getting the Thor, Love and Thunder, we're getting Ant-Man, Quantumanium, which is a big part of the story going forward, but some of the quality isn't there, and I think we saw that with Love and Thunder. Like, the quality just kind of dropped off from Ragnarok. So I feel like a trilogy is fine. I don't think we need fourth movies for anything, unless we're getting, like in the case of Captain America, we're getting a whole new different Captain America. So it's not like we're getting Chris Evans and Anthony Mackie teaming up to be Captain America, and then and then that's what it's going to be like. We're getting a brand new, almost like a reset, almost in a way. So if we're doing it that way, I'm fine with it that way. But I don't feel like we need to see Chris Evans go 6 movies. And it's going to sound contradictory, but like Spider-Man, rumor is he's getting 3 more movies and this and that. I'd be okay with that because I feel like, well, depending on what the 4th one is like.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of history, Spider-Man history, that I want to see on screen where we haven't really seen that.
Yeah, we never gotten past a 3rd one.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with... I love Spider-Man, so I'm going to, like... If you're going to give me more Spider-Man stories, and we get to dig deeper, and now he's going into adulthood...
And if the quality... Like,
yeah, they have to be quality. Like, don't give me shit stories.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with that. But also, I think part of what a lot of people's problems are with how things are going with Marvel right now is because we don't have Avengers movies to kind of break things up. Like, we had the first one, they teamed up, cool, now we have this, like, super-powered team that can take on the world. And then things lead up to the Age of Ultron. And then Captain America was kind of a Avengers story in its own. And then we get Infinity War and Endgame. And those were kind of like in each phase. But I think because now we're not getting an Avengers movie until phase 6. So now it's like, before phase 1 led to this, phase 2 led to kind of Cap and Age of Ultron, and then phase 3 ended with Endgame.
Yeah.
And Infinity War. So it broke it up, and people, like, you didn't have to have so much of a lead up and understand all this stuff to get to that point.
Yeah, they were more focused. Like, you can, going back, I mean, clearly from Iron Man to the first Avengers, like, going back now and watching them, you're like, okay, like, I guess you couldn't see then where it was going, but, like, you can see, like, it was just like, this happens, this happens, this happens. Now they're here at the Avengers. Boom. And then for Age of Ultron, everything kind of led up to that too. Like, yeah, these characters got their second movies and did their own thing, but it all kind of still was on that straight line of like, here's where it's going to lead. But now, after all these years of all these characters, and now we're getting characters we hadn't seen before, it's still kind of on that path. Like, that same sort of, like, it's going towards this, but everything is so space, street level, global, like mystic. Yeah. So they're all on their own separate paths towards something that is going to combine at some point. They're going to cross paths, but they're all kind of they're all on their focus lines, which is I think what a lot of people are like upset about, because like there's no, how does this connect to this? How does this
it doesn't feel like there's a connection, right?
Yeah,
and that's I'm okay with it because we read comic books. Like I'm in a comic book store every week. Not everything, most of what I read doesn't connect.
Yeah.
So in my head, it's like, okay, Daredevil's doing this with Elektra, both Caps are going through their shit right now. Spider-Man's going through something with Mary Jane and the X-Men and Felicia and all that stuff, but none of it's really
affecting the other teams. Or people, yeah.
So it's like in my head, it's cool because it's like, not everything is focused in this one spot of New York, and that's the only thing that's going on. Like, no, like Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, and are they calling her Photon?
I think so.
I feel like we haven't got anything on that yet. We should be getting a trailer soon for that too, for the Marvels.
Now it's coming out in November too. Probably. I assume we won't get it until maybe July.
You think that late?
Yeah.
Have we got a teaser trailer for it?
No, all we got was a poster.
The poster was up. But either way, I'm okay with things not connecting. And so I understand that even in the MCU right now, some of these stories that we've gotten in phase 4 and 5, or 4 so far, like I understand that some of those aren't going to lead to the end, so that's fine. Like I expect Moon Knight and Cap to be standing side by side, going against Kang or whoever later on.
Pretty cool.
It would be cool. I don't know if it's gonna happen or not, but it's just all hard because it's like they've introduced a lot of characters, and there's a lot of rumors of more characters being brought in. Characters that Wanda's kids are gonna grow up and be part of the Young Avengers or whatever. Like T'Challa, the new T'Challa is there. So like all these different characters could be leading to something.
I saw, I don't know if it's true or not, because obviously they're not going to come out and say this is all true. But someone put online the full, release history, or not release history, but upcoming releases for all Marvel Studio stuff for the next, 3 or 4 years. And there's a lot of stuff on there that hasn't been announced, like Midnight Suns. I think there's something called Midnight Angels. There's a Ghost Rider special presentation pretty much every year, starting I believe this year for the next 2 or 3 years. On Halloween we're getting a special presentation. I think Mephisto's getting one. Ghost Rider, there's an unannounced one. Man-Thing, I believe, is getting one again, or his own. There's a couple of movies that they announced. So for the next couple of years, we're going to be pretty packed, stacked, and loaded of Marvel Studios stuff. If this is true.
Yeah. I would have been okay too with them, because we have the street level teams, the cosmic stuff, the space stuff, whatever. Even if the street level teams had just something that they were
they're dealing with.
Yeah. Make a new Defenders team. And then have them dealing with their own kind of big bad. And then start with the Young Avengers stuff, have them deal with their own stuff.
Yeah.
And then the Avengers come in, deal with the big bad, and then you have some people who come in from the Defenders team, the Young Avengers team, the Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
And then now we all. That way you've set this street level team up as like a real threat and like an actual team. You set the Young Avengers up as a team that can work together, even though they're young. They can still get out there and kick ass and all that. The Thunderbolts are already badass, kind of, as it is. But they have their movie that sets them up, and then the Avengers movie comes around.
Yeah. I feel like that kind of gives it a way of like, hey, you like these characters and what's going on in this story. You can just focus on this, and if nothing like the space stuff isn't like interesting you, you don't have to watch that. And it's not gonna like cause like any sort of disruption.
And then some of your favorites are still gonna show up in that last movie.
Yeah.
And then cool.
Yeah. So.
I keep telling Kevin Feige to call me. My info's in the bio for the show. People know it's fine.
Like every other online personality.
I know.
Kevin, call me. I got ideas.
Kevin, I'm right here. Call me up if you need help. Kevin Feige doesn't need my fucking help. So watch this whole thing turn into something just freaking perfect.
Some other Marvel news that dropped. What If Season 2 is going to give us a new Native American hero that hasn't been in the books or anything. I'm
cool with that.
Yeah, I think that's cool.
I'm cool that it's a Native American indigenous person. I'm sorry if neither one of those is the right word for today. But I'm cool with bringing somebody of that nature in. Because there are a few in the books. But I'm just glad that it's like a new character.
Yeah.
That it's somebody that we haven't seen before.
Yeah, so apparently her story revolves around the cosmic cube coming to Earth earlier than it did in the films. So we'll see what and how that affects her and the world around her.
I wonder if we're going to get any comic books for her before the show comes out, or if they'll wait until after.
Probably wait until after.
I would think so.
I would hope, and what I think would be really cool is if later on in the movies, especially if Secret Wars, they can bring her into like live action.
That's what I want to see. I want to see some of the characters from the first season of What If. Maybe.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Like like Ultron.
That Ultron Vision, he's a menace. He's a complete menace. And if he comes into live action, he might be the end-all be-all.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Especially if we don't see, like, because White Vision's still floating around out there. I think I read recently that Ultron is going to be in Armor Wars.
Yeah, rumor Ultron's going to be in Armor Wars. Vision might be getting his own limited series, Vision Quest. And so, I don't know if this is true or not, but there's going to be like a line running through each of those that connects them, obviously. But Armor Wars, Vision Quest, and I think Wonder Man is going to be somehow connected to all of them.
I forgot about Wonder Man.
So, it'd be interesting to see what happens with that. Another rumor I heard is Silver Surfer series from Fantastic Four director Matt Shakman, rumored to be in development.
Let's do it.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. A good old Norrin Rad story.
And then what other Marvel news?
His girlfriend Shalaba.
This one, don't know if it's true or not. The aforementioned the Marvels delay is rumored to be due to Brie Larson and her difficult to work with attitude on set.
They've been saying that since the first one, that she's like a pain to work with. So I don't know if it's like just rumors about shit or if she's really like a pain in the ass.
Oh, actually, I just clicked on the article because I read this article yesterday. they've updated it. Well-placed sources have indicated that there is no truth to this rumor. Squashed out.
Cause I don't know her at all. I don't know Brie Larson at all.
Even though she was born pretty close to where we are.
Yeah.
Relatively close.
Yeah. Well, I don't know her.
Yeah, we had no relation, knowledge of her besides her movies.
She seems like a really nice person.
Yeah.
I subscribe to her YouTube channel. And she just seems like a really chill white girl. That's it. She doesn't seem like she's really like stuck up or like hard to work with. But again, I don't know her.
Yeah.
But like you said, the the rumors have been found to be untrue.
Squash it.
Very quickly.
That's all the Marvel. Maybe that'll be a segment for us. I just lay out some Marvel news. We talk about it.
Yeah.
And then we go from there.
Yeah, that works for me.
All right, cool.
So,
you seen it here first, folks. This is our new segment.
You seen it here live. So I'll get into the comic books that are coming out over the next couple of weeks real quick. Avengers Rage of Ultron, Marvel Tales, #1. I think this one's like a kind of retelling of a story or like a different perspective of the story.
Okay.
Carnage #11. There's a new Doctor Strange #1.
There's a lot going on with Doctor Strange recently in comics that I wanted to get into, but there's too much going on that
it's a lot.
I can't afford any more time.
Yeah, I'm going to pick this one up because I'm interested. And the cover looks, some of the variant covers look great. Joe Fixit #3. Didn't like that one. Marauders #12. Monica Rambeau Photon #4. That one's been good. Punisher #10. She-Hulk #11. Spider-Man The Lost Hunt #5. That one's been really good. Check that one out if you get a chance. I think #5 is the last in the series. So you'll have a chance to catch up. And I think I just saw that the first 2 are on Marvel Unlimited now.
Okay.
Oh, real quick. Speaking of Marvel Unlimited, oh damn! I think at the time of this coming out, it'll already have happened. But they're having a 60th anniversary for the X-Men, like a Zoom thing for Marvel Unlimited annual subscribers, and they're gonna have Chris Claremont and a whole bunch of other writers and I think artists on there, just talking about their time writing and drawing the X-Men and stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they did one like that for Spider-Man last year, I think it was. So I went to that. I saw that one. I got a free NFT out of it. And I sold that bitch for a good chunk of money quickly. Like, I didn't even have it for 48 hours, and I got a good chunk of money for that shit. But Viva, you get it on VV, so you have to have $1,000 on there to cash out. So that was a pain in the ass. But yeah, back to it. Star Wars Darth Vader #32. Storm in the Brotherhood. Storm in the Brotherhood of Mutants #2. That's part of that Sense of Sinister story.
Okay.
The Amazing Spider-Man #22. Tiger Division #5. Wasp #3, which is pretty good too. Last year they did that Ant-Man anniversary story, and this is the Wasp one.
Okay.
And it's been pretty good so far. Woman of Marvel #1, and Extreme X-Men #4. So that's what's coming out on the 22nd, which is tomorrow after this comes out. For the 29th, since we won't be back until after that, Avengers Beyond #1. I'm going to check that out. Betsy Braddock, Captain Marvel #2. I'm giving that story a second chance. Because the first issue, it had potential, but I didn't love it. So I'm going to give it a chance. Clobber and Tie #1. Hulk and the Thing, just going around beating people's asses. So that one should be fun. Daredevil #9. This Daredevil story is pretty good. It's dark. Elektra and Daredevil are leading. I'm going to get this wrong, I can already tell you, but they're leading the Fist.
Oh, versus the Hand.
And the Hand is led by the Punisher. And it's getting dark. I
started reading those Punisher ones. Those ones were pretty good. I didn't get far because I just stopped.
Yeah.
But they were pretty good.
Yeah, this Daredevil one's good. Deadpool number 5. It's Jeff number 1. You know Jeff?
The shark?
Yeah. He's finally got his a real paper comic now. I'm picking that one up. They got a nice variant cover where it looks like Jaws.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty sick. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. For those on camera, I'll post a better version of it, but yeah, that's gonna be sick. Marvel previews number 19. I don't know what that is. Planet Hulk Worldbreaker number 5. Sabretooth and the Exiles number 5. Star Wars Return of the Jedi Jabba's Palace number 1. Star Wars The High Republic number 7. Star Wars The High Republic The Blade number 4. Just add words to it. Strange Academy number 5. Strange Academy Finals number 5. Invincible Iron Man number 4. That one's pretty good as well. Thor number 32. We got a new Venom story. Venom Lethal Protector 2 number 1. Confusing, yeah. X-Men Unforgiven number 1. I have that marked for me to pick it up. I don't know if I'm going to. I got Spider-Man Unforgiven.
Mm.
And I didn't love it. So the X-Men one is coming out on the 29th. That was everything I just read off right now is for the 29th of March. And yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, some trade paperbacks coming out and stuff like that. Some second printings of some stories. But yeah, some good stuff.
Cool.
Let's see how it goes.
Something I forgot to mention in the MCU news segment. John Berthrall is coming back as Punisher in Daredevil Born Again. But people not coming back, I forget their actual names, but the people who play Karen and Foggy
yeah.
and Vanessa Fisk. We don't know if Karen and Foggy are going to be in the show, but the actors who played them in the Netflix series are not going to be in this.
Yeah.
And Vanessa Fisk is being replaced with a different actress. So, if you guys love those characters and the actors who played them, fortunately you will not see them in this show. But we are getting Punisher, which is surprising to me. Kinda.
Yeah.
Just because how the Punisher's been co-opted by a certain group of people.
Yeah. And it seems like they very clearly don't understand what the Punisher is about.
So,
good luck to you guys.
Yeah, so we'll jump into the main reason for the show today,
so today we're doing a draft. Yeah. How many are we picking per side?
I thought we were gonna do 5.
Okay, we'll keep it at 5 then.
Okay.
So we're picking. We could have kept it together, I guess, men and women, but I figured for more content, why not split it up? So we're gonna do a men's side first, and then we'll do the women after.
We don't think that men and women have to be on separate teams.
They don't have to be on separate teams.
We're just trying to get as
strictly
much
for content.
content out there.
Women, we love you, we respect you, and we save the best for last.
I think the WNBA and the NBA should be put together.
I think men suck. So yeah, let's get to. We'll start with the men.
Okay.
Now,
we're okay with me saying, for example, Spider-Man, and if you have Spider-Man on your team, that's fine, right?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. If I pick somebody that you had on yours, you can't pick them. Okay. But if you pick Peter Parker, Spider-Man, I can pick Miles.
Oh. Can we go any alternate? Yeah.
Yeah, sure, if you want to. But I'll let you go first.
Alright.
We're picking men first.
Okay. So, I choose as my first draft pick of 2023.
Okay.
Peter Parker Spider-Man.
I knew you were going to pick this shit.
Why? Why do I choose Peter Parker Spider-Man? One, we need a wisecracker. We got some serious situations going on here. We need someone to liven up or alleviate the stress.
Yeah, exactly what we need.
But still strong.
Okay.
Can lift over, I think, 10 times like the normal human or something like that. He can lift tons.
Yeah.
So super strong. Webs, always useful.
Yeah. Can't imagine a serious situation.
Crawling on walls.
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
All right, since I crossed him off my list, I'm going... First pick, I'm going Franklin Richards.
Do you even need anybody else on your team at that point?
Yeah, I do. Listen, I told you, look at my list. I put in work on this list, okay? This man, as a kid, everybody thinks he's just like a regular, normal, dumb kid. This man as a kid, he built a pocket universe in his closet. And then grows up and he's an Omega level mutant.
Yeah, you don't need anybody else on your team.
I don't. Whatever 5 you pick, you guys are squashed. You guys are my backup at this point. So I'm going Franklin.
Okay. I'm going to go with Legion.
I didn't have him on my list. That was good.
So I'm going with Legion because he literally has, I don't know, unlimited personalities that basically give him any power set. The only real kind of drawback is that he kind of doesn't have control over which one.
Yeah.
He's kind of like fighting with all of them in his head. So, but, I mean, power set can be limitless. Like, he could be as strong as Franklin. He could be as powerless as, I don't know, Tony Stark without any armor.
Alright. I'll give you that. Number 2, I'm going Black Panther.
Okay.
It's kind of self-explanatory, really. But with all that, the vibranium that he has just sitting in his land, he can do almost anything. He's strong as hell, smart as hell. So I think with Franklin being everything I need him to be, and then with the extra smarts with Black Panther, we can't be stopped. It's simple. Real simple.
Okay.
So that's my number 2.
So what I got? I got
So I got
Spider-Man,
Frank,
Legion.
Black Panther.
Alright, I'm going to go with Doctor Strange. Why? We need someone on the team with knowledge of mystic arts. He's been to hell and back. He's been to any other dangerous dimension and back.
Yeah.
He's fought countless supernatural beings. Dormammu, Mephisto. Yeah, he's made some shitty deals in the end at some parts, but he always comes out a winner, knowing exactly what he's doing. And I feel like we need that. We have Spider-Man with the strength, the wisecracks, the jokester, but he's also pretty smart. We got Legion with near unlimitless power. We got Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme.
All right, that's a solid 3. I think I'm heading towards the villain side on this one.
Oh, pulling villains in.
Yeah. I'm telling you, my team is not to be played with. I'm going Dr. Doom.
Oh, I knew you were going to go there.
Dr. Doom. There's not the confidence that this man has at all points in his life. Like, there's never anything that comes up in front of Dr. Doom where he's like, well, shit, I guess I lost. like there's always like in his head it's always like, oh, it's a speed bump. Like we're good. Like he has that Captain America like confidence.
Yeah.
And like has like the smarts to just build all the shit that he needs to get him what he wants.
Mm.
Like this man he took over like the actual universe at one point.
Twice.
And, yeah. And like that level of aspiration every time he goes out to do something.
Mm.
Like I might have Doom as the leader on my team. There's like, imagine him instilling confidence in everybody.
Yeah, I guess Franklin would be. He would be okay with Doom, just because the relationship.
Mm.
T'Challa would be hesitant, but I think would be willing to work with Doom depending on the circumstances.
Yeah.
Okay, so solid.
Yeah, Doom's my number 3.
All right, my next pick, I'm going to go with strength. I need a strong, durable person on my team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with Bruce Banner's Hulk.
All right.
Obvious choices. I think this guy can just keep his strength grows exponentially.
Mm-hmm.
Super strong, super durable. Depending on which version of him will work with the team.
Mm-hmm.
May not work with the team, may not listen.
That's the.
He is a wild card, but if you can direct his rage at one specific thing, then I think you're set up for some sort of success, or at least the upper hand.
All right. So, I guess I should add some strength to my team too. I gotta go. Man, I think I gotta go. Man, that's the thing. I want to go with the Thing, but
That's a solid choice.
yeah, I'm gonna go with the Thing.
No pun intended.
No, I'm going with the Thing. He's strong as hell. He's always ready for a fight. Like, no matter what. Like somebody like one of the moloids like pisses him off. He's gonna go tear apart everybody. But he's also like Super Scroll shows up in front of him. He's also ready to just tear him apart.
Mm.
There's not anybody that's gonna come up in front of him, like, and he's just like, oh no, like, we shouldn't do this. Let's get out of here. He's always just gonna fight. Every time he sees the Hulk, he wants to fight the Hulk.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't I? If you're taking the Hulk, I gotta take the Thing.
That's somebody you don't want to mess with.
Yeah.
Somebody who just sees the Hulk, like, I gotta fight that guy.
I want to punch this guy so bad. Like, that's nuts.
I'll be like, hey man, I got your $5 I owe you from like 1987. I got it for you.
Yeah,
like, don't worry.
Yeah, my dad owed you money here. Sorry about that, man.
My kids may owe you money, so I'm just paying you up front now.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going with Ben Grimm, the Thing.
Okay.
So that's your number 5. Who's rounding out your team?
My number 5. See, I want to go with somebody. I want to go intelligence on this one.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, but I also feel like somebody who is a strategic, like a really good, like, strategist who's like a good way to go. And I have 2 people in mind. One lets their ego kind of take over. Well, actually, both of their egos are pretty big.
Who do you got? Pick one.
I think I'm going to go Cyclops.
Ooh, I didn't have him on my list at all.
Now,
That's iffy for you, though.
it is
He's a hothead.
He's a hothead, but strategy-wise, I think he can lead a team, as we've seen over the countless years of him leading the X-Men.
Okay.
I think he can lead a team and instill that confidence. Maybe not as much as Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he might fight with a few of the other people on the team, but I feel like he can still lead a team to victory.
All right. So Cyclops is who you're going with for number 5.
I'm gonna go. I have confidence in him. He's not my first choice, but I feel like he could do the job.
All right. Well, so I got the intelligence. I got the intelligence kind of all around. I got the strength. I got the team leading skills, the team leading ability. I think I need a killer. I'm going Wolverine.
Oh, surprising.
Going Wolverine. Because him and the Thing can pull off their little fastball special, start killing people that way. He's not afraid to really like take somebody's head off. And yeah, getting out there fighting people like these big bads. I don't know how we're gonna. You can't just let them in the street, bleed in the street, all that.
Honestly, I thought you were going to go with Mr. Fantastic.
I thought about it, but I already have Doom. I already have Black Panther. Franklin's not like the smartest guy in the world, but with all that power, like I don't need much more. And then with the Thing pulls in the strength for me, and I need somebody fast and okay with killing. I was gonna go with Miles Morales, but him and Peter. You pick Peter first, but the both of them are like they pull their punches.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't have that on this team. Not on this team. Won't have it. So I got Franklin Richards, Black Panther, Doctor Doom, The Thing, and Wolverine.
And I got Spider-Man, Peter Parker, Legion, the Hulk, Doctor Strange, and Cyclops.
Odd team, but not that bad. You guys can let us know who you think is going to win out of the two of us.
Well, that's not even like
just say it. It's okay. Just let them know. Tell them it's okay. One of us has to lose. And you guys can tell us what your team is. What's your 5? I had a lot more people here because I didn't know if we were doing 5 or 10.
Mm.
So I had some other people. I had Captain America, Steve Rogers, and Sam Wilson.
Wow.
I had Captain Marvel, Moon Knight, Daredevil, Vision, but I didn't know if Vision counted, so I had them off on the
I was
side.
going to ask, like, do robots and synthezoids, like,
Yeah,
are we counting those on either
to
side?
be honest with you, I was going to come in and just run the gauntlet on you, and I was going to go Franklin, Molecule Man, the Beyonder,
What the fuck?
Thanos. I was going to have you stuck if I picked 3. You were done.
See, if I would have known we were doing villains, I would have.
I just said, man, just pick your team. All right, so now we're going to jump over to the women's side. And
I'll let you start this one.
oh, thank you so much. I'm just going to jump right into it. I'm going Scarlet Witch.
Okay.
Yeah, she decimated a whole race of people with 3 words. And if she can do that, I can only imagine what... I've seen her do countless things in the comic books. If you want to talk about a menace, she's a real menace.
Okay.
And she was part of the X-Men. She's a part of the Avengers. I think she's on... I want to say she was in the West Coast Avengers for a little bit.
I think so.
But she's... Yeah, Scarlet Witch is my number 1.
Alright, I'm gonna go... Jean Grey as the Phoenix.
Jean Grey as the Phoenix?
Not the Dark Phoenix.
Was it...
So I'm getting her right in between not have the Phoenix and go in full Dark Phoenix?
So, because I have Jean Grey on my list, can I pick Jean Grey herself?
No.
Okay. Okay, so you got Jean Grey. Alright.
I mean,
not
Omega level mutant, telekinesis, telepathic, with the Phoenix, the living life and death destruction bird from space.
Yeah. Alright. I'm going, since you took Jean first, I'm going Hope Summers number 2.
Okay.
First mutant born after her teammate said no more mutants. And then she also has the Phoenix Force. And yeah, she's tearing people apart. Yeah, she wasn't ready for it in the beginning, but as soon as she took it and ran. I need that tenacity on my team. So I'm going Hope Summers, number 2.
I'm going to go Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers. 9, indestructible, unlimited power, flight. She's fought countless, galactic empires. So you need that strength and leadership.
All right.
And durability.
All right. Number 3 for me, I'm going Emma Frost.
Okay.
Feels like she's kind of up there with Jean. Her telekinesis powers or telekinetic powers, I feel like are kind of close to Professor X. She's definitely on par with Jean in that aspect. And I need somebody that can get out there and see people's minds, control people's minds. We need... Unfortunately, there's not tons of strength out there for the women's side. There's a few, but...
Yeah. My next one, Magic.
Ooh.
I just think Magic's pretty badass. Carries around that sword. Has that cool outfit. I like the horns that like her headband.
Yeah, she's badass.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one. The leader of Limbo. Or ex-leader.
And she just plays it like... She's just all around badass. Like, she'll just sit there and just like, what are we doing? Alright, and then she'll open up a portal.
Yeah.
She just walks through like nothing.
Damn, that was a good one. Alright, I'm going She-Hulk, number 4.
Solid choice.
Yeah, I need somebody with some just brute strength. Bust through a door for us. They're not going against 2 or 3 people. We need somebody who can take out a gang of people all in one spot. So I gotta have some strength on my team. She-Hulk. I'm going number 4.
So I have Jean Grey, Phoenix, Magic. Who's my third? Carol Danvers.
Yeah.
Okay. My 4th. Let's see. What do I have? Strength and durability. I have Omega level telekinesis. Have demon strength girl. Damn. What do I need?
Five hours later.
Maybe... No. I mean, I was going to say somebody, but I feel like she doesn't really... She brings some strength, but she doesn't really bring much else. I feel like she'd be more trouble on the team than she would in the team.
Somebody.
I'm going to go with the Wasp.
Alright.
We got some intelligence in there. We got scientific prowess. So she knows what she's talking about.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with the Wasp.
It's not a bad team. 4 picks in. So this is where it gets hard for me. Because I only have one more spot. And I got the mystical kind of side of it with Scarlet Witch. Hope as the Phoenix Force. There's not much that's getting past that. Emma has the telekinetic powers. I think she might be an Omega level mutant too.
I think so.
So I mean, nothing's really getting past her. I got She-Hulk with the strength. So part of me says, well, we need some smarts in there. But part of me says that my favorite character is staring right at me, and I feel bad not putting her on my team. But she's not giving me the smarts that I need. That's the hard part. So I gotta go Valeria Richards here.
I knew it.
That gives me my smarts, and I know you're not gonna pick my favorite character, but I'm not gonna say it till after you pick your 5th pick. But I'm going Valeria 5th to round out the team.
Okay. See, now for me, I feel like I have my bases covered now. Like, got my Jean Grey, got my Captain Marvel, Magic. Who is my 4th pick? God damn it. I keep forgetting.
That's why you need a notebook, brother.
Who was my 4th pick? Magic. Dang.
See? That's how bad his team is. I don't remember.
You said it had a pretty solid.
You did, but you guys aren't beating us.
I think for my 5th. It's a toss-up? Okay. I'm just gonna go for it.
Alright.
I'm gonna go with Sue Storm.
Alright. Not bad.
Because she's pretty strong. She, like, even though she's not a mutant, and I know a lot of people think that she's like, oh, she just creates force fields or she can turn invisible. Like, she's not that strong. But, like, she's pretty badass. She can handle herself.
I've seen her, like, cover, like a quarter of a planet with the force field.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not bad.
And I mean, like a tight pickle, just force field over the team. Magic opens a portal. We're out of there.
Yeah. Not bad. Okay, so I had... Who did I have? I had Scarlet Witch, Hope Summers, Emma Frost, She-Hulk, and Valeria Richards.
And then Captain Marvel, Jean Grey,
Yeah.
Magic,
And
Sue Storm.
yeah. And an undisclosed.
Someone will find out once I listen back to this.
Yeah. So that was... And the funny part is when I edit this, it's probably just going to be sitting right here on the screen.
I had this list of people.
Not bad. I thought we were gonna do teams today too, so I put down a bunch of teams that I would take too, but there's a smaller number of teams to pick from. So it's really just the expected ones: X-Men, Avengers, Fantastic Four, the Guardians, West Coast Avengers. But then it's like, I feel like if we do teams, which we could do at a different point, then we have to do because the Guardians has had 50 different iterations of it.
So the Avengers, some people from the Avengers have been on West Coast Avengers, so.
Yeah. So you gotta, if we're gonna do teams, which we can do later on, you gotta specify which set of, the Avengers you're gonna take. I feel like that's fair. But that was the 2023 draft. The men's and women's drafts.
Yeah, you guys tell us who you would put on your draft, your top 5.
Yeah, because I'm sure there's thousands of characters out there. We could have picked anybody.
Yeah, I kind of felt bad only going with popular characters, because I know there's characters that are out there that are not as common or known that could easily be put on this list.
Yeah.
I just couldn't think of.
All you need is Franklin Richards.
Yeah, I feel like that was cheating.
We said men. He's a man.
He's a man.
It fit in perfect. All right, guys. That was the draft. We're done for today. We'll be back in 2 weeks, and that's it.
That's it.
We'll see you then.
Thanks. Peace. Bye.
Bye.